All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about what Forex price action strategy best fits you. And today, here looking at this chart, I just want to go over three simple things that could be possibly helping you or not helping you if you're not using them. Um, what we're going to be discussing is, for one, multi-time frame analysis, which is a big part. Once I implemented multi-time frame analysis, looking from a higher time frame, it drastically changed my trading, guys. As you can see here, we're looking at a monthly chart, which is typically the highest time frame you could possibly look at. You do have higher time frames, but this is the most common highest time frame. Um, Another thing we're going to look at is support and resistance, and how that has a lot to play with in your multi-time frame analysis once you start breaking down to the lower time frame analysis. And the last thing we'll be discussing is trend line analysis. Okay, so in discovering what Forex price action strategy best suits you, what helps you, let's first start off by looking at the higher time frame and the monthly time frame. As you can see here, we did have a break of structure. It's all about structure, guys. Um, we did have a break lower, then we did have a break higher beyond this structure point. Um, right about here. And what does this bring us to? This brings us into support and resistance. As you can see here, this is one touch of resistance. Let's make that a little smaller if I can. This was a touch of resistance here. Okay. As you can see here, we broke resistance. This broke it. It was no longer resistance. Played, hit resistance once, dropped and made a lower low. And what did we do here? Looking at the monthly chart, this was a prime time to buy by looking at support and resistance, guys. Okay. And this is just a play. And if we go drop down into a lower time frame analysis, we could possibly see an entry here. This right here on the weekly gives you a long-term buy signal. And what are we going to show as a possibly support line, or what I would like to see here is simply a trend line break to the upside, guys. And this is really how it's played. And I draw my trend lines in several different ways, which I'll go over in future videos. And I would like to see something like that. And if you could see it, you actually see something a little better right here. There it is, guys. Okay, this is the break of the trend line and the retest. Let's go back down into a 4 hour. And look how perfectly this is. Perfect. And that's starting from a higher time frame. Starting from the highest time frame, we do have our break of resistance, turn support, and then we have our break to the upside of a trend line. So just using those three simple steps in this would have profited you possibly right now if you were still in the trade. about 500 to 600 pips. And you get into the risk and reward of this trade. I mean, it's beautiful because there are ways to get here. And let's just see. Let's just see what kind of risk to reward we would possibly have on this trade. Risk would have been right below this low. Let's see, where are we right now? If you were still in this trade, looking at a 4-to-1, guys. A 4-to-1. That's on a higher time frame. And there are ways when we'll go over where this could be reduced. You could have reduced this. So it could have been greater than a 4-to-1. So by looking at the higher time frame analysis, breaking them down through the multi-time frame analysis, you was able to see a break of resistance and waited for the entry of the break of the trend line. And those 3 simple steps are used every day. They're used every day. So guys, I hope you've learned something. I'll be back with you soon. Just please use these 3 simple tactics here. And I'll talk to you soon.